Sweet Gum. Remember I told you Sweet Gum's usually the first executive golf course that they'll shut down because for some reason that golf course gets all the play, executive play in this whole area right here, the most, and it gets tore up. It just tore up. People don't fix their ball marks. They drag their feet on the greens. They just don't do a lot of what they should be doing, and the golf course gets totally tore up and they have to shut it down. Well, it's in the paper now. Sweet Gum Executive Golf Course will be closed indefinitely. Village of Bonnybrook man gets prison time after attacking neighbors with bug spray. You remember that, I talked about that. Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call. I've been getting a lot of phone calls from different things. I forget where I left off. Anyway, let's just say that I'll say Sweet Gum is where I left off. Executive Golf Course closed. The bug spray guy. I know we done that. Oh, we don't care about that guy. He's not from here, so we'll go on. Peak season for bad parking in Florida's friendliest hometown. Yeah, parking everywhere, doing stupid stuff, really stupid stuff. I don't know why people seem to think that the rules here don't apply, but I'm not going to show it anymore. I've showed enough of those. Landscaper on lawnmower struck by vehicle near gate at Morris Boulevard. Hung jury provides legal break for villager facing drunk driving charge. Disney-themed benefit show brings beloved characters to life at Savannah Center. Let's see what else we got. New options considered for evaluating status of embankment at Morris Boulevard Bridge. Still working on that, been forever. Health inspector shuts down popular restaurant in the Villages. Yep, I think by now you've probably seen maybe a couple of videos. I went to Alden Bungalows. I did a golf cart ride down there to show you how to get to Alden Bungalows, and then I also did a lifestyle tour of one of the bungalows they use down there for lifestyle visits. I do them every now and then to show the difference. They're all not the same. And also to make people feel comfortable about coming down on a lifestyle visit, because I've had a few emails that says, you know, why do they stick you in? You know, in a trashy neighborhood? No, 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 no. The Villages is not going to do that to you. They want to sell you a home. They want to sell you on the they want to sell the lifestyle to you, and so they're going to treat you well. They're going to give you a nice place, and so I do these videos so you can see the different places that people stay at for the lifestyles. But anyway, in that video, I think I rambled on about Cody's being shut down, what happened, all this and that. We had beer day on Thursday. We went down there. But we get our normal stuff, and we ate and all this and that. We didn't have a problem. Our favorite waiter that takes care of us, he explained what happened and so on and so forth. They got their ideas about what happened. I don't want to say anything on here. They got their eyes and ears open trying to figure it out. Their health inspectors here are different, the way they do things, like say in Indiana where I'm from. I don't know, man, I got my own ideas too. So let's just say that if a health inspector wants to, there isn't a restaurant anywhere in the state of Florida that they cannot shut down. They can shut them all down. That being said, Cody's is open. They did a bunch of work. They got some things taken care of that they were concerned about. Everything's good. You know, whether you like Cody's or don't like Cody's, I don't really care. I'm just simply saying it's open for business. Everything's looking good. I didn't see a problem. So we'll just go on with that. Villager dies at scene of accident after vehicle strikes tree. Dramatic rescue saves couple pinned underneath the semi in I-75 crash. People, let me give you, as a retired trucker, let me give you a little bit of safety instructions, just so you know. And I know you know, but you just don't implement it. Whenever it's raining out or whatever, turn your headlights on. I don't give a damn about your fog lights. Turn your headlights on. And the reason why I say I don't give a damn about your fog lights, when you turn them so-called daytime running lights on, those are not connected to your taillights. So even though the semi-driver looking in that mirror with the water spray blowing everywhere, it's like a fog to him, the driver. So if you got them daytime running lights on, he might see those, okay? That'll get you by with him. But here's the problem. That spray's everywhere. Somebody coming up behind you, you ain't got any taillights on. You have to have your headlights on in order for those taillights to be working. Turn your headlights on. It's just a commonsensical thing to do. The other thing is when you're passing a semi-truck, I don't care if the cruise control's on or not. If you're not passing him at a good rate of speed, then take your right foot, put it on that gas pedal. You don't have to touch the cruise control. Push down on that gas. I'm not saying putting in passing gear or nothing, but speed up a little bit and get your butt around that truck, because you don't know how dangerous it is to be sitting next to a truck passing him 2 miles an hour faster than, you know, I know semis do that. There's a reason why they do it. They don't have a choice, but you do have a choice. And get around him. And then when you get around him, don't pull directly in front of that truck. You should never pull in front of a truck any closer than you would want that truck to follow you. And then when you get over there, take your foot off the gas, it'll go back to your normal setting that you had your cruise control on, and just ease on. Those guys have, it's common in the industry that all them trailers, and maybe even the tires on the back of the semi itself, not the steering tires, it's illegal to have recaps there. But there might be a lot of recaps on this truck and this trailer. And if one of them recaps comes loose, and they can come loose at any time, if they come loose, those things, what they call the alligator, the outside, you've seen them laying on the side of the road. That'll come peeling off. If that hits your car, it's nothing for one of those to total your car. Total. And hopefully you don't get into a situation where you end up, you know, turning over in the grass and causing serious injury. So get your butt around them trucks as fast as you can, and then get out of the way. I think that's it on that. This is going to be a long one, and I don't know how I end up with all this news. Am I not reporting the news every week? Am I missing something? This goes back to an old news that I did probably over a year ago. A villager who ripped off snowbirds renters pays $42,000 restitution. Remember this lady? Her husband had, her divorced husband, had a house in, I think, Ponderosa. She was renting that house out to people from Pennsylvania, Colorado, this and that. And of course she was getting the money. They would come down here to go to that house just to find out that that house wasn't available to them. She had no right to rent that house out. I don't know what she was thinking. Come to find out, years earlier, she done kind of the same thing, I believe in the New York area. So anyway, she had to pay $42,000 in restitution, and that money is going to be distributed amongst the people she ripped off, assuming that pays everybody back. So we'll go on. We done told you about that. Paradise Dog Park will be temporarily closed for quarterly maintenance. A man pushing a shopping cart with 40-inch TV arrested at Target in the Villages. I gotta speed up here. I got a feeling this video is getting way too long. Cody's management issues statement after health inspector shuts down restaurant. Basically, it just talks about they got things taken care of, blah, blah, blah. Sorry for the interruption in business and all this and that. And you know, they're open for business. That's basically what it says. Charo. Remember the old Spanish, I don't know where she's from, South America, Mexico, I don't know. Charo. She was one of Johnny Carson's favorite lady comedians. They used to come on Johnny Carson all the time. Charo. she was going to come to the Villages at the Sharon Morse Theater, I believe, put on a show. It says here, Chiro cancels Villages show after husband's tragic death. Let me read that, because I don't, and it says tragic death. I'm always wondering what that is. Oh no, Katie Bell's. Chiro was supposed to play at Katie Bell's on Thursday, but due to a family tragedy, the suicide of her husband on Monday, she canceled the show. Kahel Raston, 78, was found dead Monday afternoon at the Beverly Hills home he shared with Chiro, 68. The couple have been together for decades. It's a tragedy, and all our sympathy goes out to Chiro, said Villager DJ Al Brady, who was scheduled to appear with Chiro and host the 2 dinner shows on Thursday at Katie Bell's. Oh, she's from Spain. Chiro came from Spain, offered comedy and song in addition to playing classical or classic guitar. It's a long ad. I'm not reading the whole thing, man. It's too bad. Man arrested after allegedly pawning woman's $1,000 ring for $50. People don't care. I hate a thief. I hate a thief with a passion. You work your life to get what you got, or even if you don't work your whole life, whatever you got, you worked, you got it paid, it belongs to you. Somebody comes along that's a lazy, no good, rotten piece of crap, and he just comes along and decides, I think I'm going to take that, and I'm going to sell it, whatever I can get out of it. I'm going to steal that guy's golf cart. Now, I don't know who these people think they are, thinking that they can just take whatever they want from whoever they want. They have no respect. I have no respect for them. None. And I try to remember these faces a lot, because when I see them around, you know, I try to jog my memory of where have I seen that face before. Okay, here's another mosquito update at Finney. This is the latest one here. I always start with the oldest news and then work my way up to the newest. Mosquito spraying will be the topic of a meeting next week in the village of Finney in the wake of a resident's West Nile virus death. Villagers are being urged to protect themselves from mosquitoes as a result of the 74-year-old resident's death in January. The meeting is set for noon to 3 p.m. Thursday, February 28th at the Finney Recreation Center, and will feature Sumter County Commissioner Doug Gilpin. Mosquito control spraying will be discussed. The Community Development District 1 supervisor is among those asking questions about the status of mosquito spraying. In addition, the meeting will include other topics of interest to Village of Finney residents. Well, we'll see what happens there. I believe that's all the news I'm going to report today. I believe that's pretty much all of it. If not, it's enough. I'm going to get out of here. Kind of a cloudy day. Still warm though, like 78 or something, but it's cloudy. As you can see, the lighting may not be as bright as it normally is. I've got the blinds open, but it's cloudy out there. It looks like it could rain really just any minute. Tommy's working. I don't know where he's at. He's probably up at Starbucks. That's where he goes. I think we're going to go out to dinner sometime tonight. He asked about it. Probably, I don't know exactly where or when. I think he said, I want to say Longhorn, maybe. Or, yeah, I think Longhorn. I like Longhorn. Or maybe, what's the other one? Outback? Maybe Outback. Yesterday we grilled. We grilled some steaks on my grill out back, and Sue made some salad and stuff, and it was a nice dinner. We had a good time. So Tommy will be gone in the next day or so, and we'll miss him. I like having him around. I like to give him a lot of crap, because somebody has to give him crap. He lives by himself, and somebody has to keep him walking in the straight. Somebody has to keep him humble. That's my job. So I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm going to close this video with something that I think I can get. I haven't got it yet. I got to go get it, got to download it, got to cut it, got to edit it and post it in. And We'll see if we can't get a little bit of Tommy in my video.
See you on the other side.